27.
Big 27. Oh. I said big 27. I was like, oh. Do you have any messages from Spirit?
Just surrender. That's like mine was just surrender.
Okay.
Surrender.
Mine, I know they tried giving me messages in dreams last night because I asked them a question, and I think it was just too much, so I need to set a different intention tonight, because like I woke up multiple times from dreams, like I need to write that down, but then it's like by the time I went to grab my phone, the memory was gone.
Right.
So
You gotta say to your subconscious when you set your intention, you gotta say, I always make sure my subconscious knows one time a night right before I wake up for good, and only if it's important in the middle of the night. Like, and you have to make sure that I get up and remember it. Like, it's like with the intention of remembering it.
okay.
So that's really important. Like, I will remember my dreams when I wake up and only right before I actually get up for the day.
Okay.
Unless it's super important. You gotta have like kind of like a little bit, like sometimes we'll have really important dreams like in the middle of the night, and that's important. And but like you have to set the intention, like you have to help me get up and like
Okay, like
what
just be specific. Like, all right, I want to remember it, but I only want one major one before I wake up. And
right.
it's
Yeah.
very, very important, one other time in the middle of the night, and I need you to help me remember it.
Right, exactly.
Cool. So then because I didn't get the messages I needed, I was called to pulling a card. I cut the deck and I got my what is need not influence my what is becoming.
Say that again. What is need not.
My what is need not influence my what is becoming.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was like trying to put in the camera.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. And then so the back is saying what is, so it's what dash is, has no bearing on what is coming unless you are continually regurgitating the story of what is. By thinking and speaking more of how you really want your life to be, you allow what you are currently living to be the jumping off place for so much more. But if you speak predominantly of what is, then you still jump off. But you jump off into more of the same. Kind of deep, like.
Yeah, I like this because I think this actually has a lot to do with what we're talking about before we started recording. Is like, the story. I have a story about my body or my food or my relationship with food or whatever. And I'm trying to get to what I'm becoming. And I'm so frustrated with what is that I keep focusing on what is and like not on like what is coming. You know what I mean? So I think that that's good. And then like the best way to shift what is acceptance and love, which is today's like type day.
Love yourself, and through all the bad moments, just love
all parts of yourself.
Yep. Because I think it's like you're blocking yourself when you do that, like,
right,
like a double-edged sword.
right. And yesterday was when I was talking with Lisa on Facebook or whatever live, we were talking about how it's necessary when you're tapping to state the what is. And it's not, you don't want to turn your back on it because people get worried about like focusing on it, but you want to accept it, you want to love it, like you want to be like, it's okay, like it's okay that this is happening.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you about that later, because I feel like I need to get into that tapping too. Like, I think that's gonna help me a lot.
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really it's
kind of
it's nice.
Okay, so the quote of the day is, When a dog runs at you, whistle for him. Henry David
Thoreau.
Thoreau. When a dog runs at you, whistle for him. I don't know how I feel about that one.
So I feel like it's like if you're like say the dog is running at you, don't know this dog, you maybe your first instinct is to be afraid of it.
Right. Oh yeah.
But what it's saying is like act like you've called it over. Like
Okay.
whistle at it, right? Because you whistle to call a dog over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if it's already charging at you, like whistle at it. Like come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come
Yeah.
on. Like
Yeah.
that's just love and acceptance of like what the situation is. Like
Yeah.
if you're in a situation, it's always about the question about like you can't change the situation because you're in it right now, right? Because you're in
Right.
it. You can do it in the future, but you can do different actions to change future outcomes. But the outcome that you have right now is that. And so instead of being frustrated or scared that like the situation that you're in, accept it. And then that from that place you can move forward.
I like that.
So the exploration is identify one relationship in your life where you are withholding love. How could you be more accepting so that love would be present? Today, express love with that person. I think mine is going to be myself. Like, I think that my relationship with myself, I've been withholding because I haven't been meeting my expectations. And I think that I can use this whole like whistle the dog, like whistling, calling the dog over and the surrender and what is becoming. This whole thing can help me accept the current situation that I'm in and not try to fix it or change it, but like love it, accept that this is the situation that I'm in and not try to go and change it and better it. Cause I think sometimes like when I was talking with Lisa, it was like sometimes we just wanted to change. So we're just pushing, but we don't fully see the whole infection. And so the infection comes back, right? So like, and I feel like that's the same, right? So
That makes a lot
I,
of
th-
sense.
I think that's definitely, I think that's the what I'm gonna do. And I'm also gonna, I think what is coming up to me is doing some tapping around what we're talking about.
Okay.
And that's how I'm gonna show up for myself, tapping on like what is.
I think the same thing. Like, I honestly have two, like for myself and my husband when he gets in those moments of past things. And it's like I'm getting angry not only with at him in the moment, but myself as well. Like because I start to really regret the things that I did,
Yeah.
and have done. And so like that's the triggering thing for me. And then I start like hating on myself instead of I did it. It's over with though. I can't change it. So I might as well just love myself. You know what I mean? We did something
Yeah.
we
Well,
regret,
we'll do that. Well, how about after this we'll tap in and we'll do tapping for both of us. And so I can show you.
Okay. I would like that.
Okay, so look for someone with whom you don't experience love like you once did. Why would you let anything get in the way of love? It's true. It's true. And I think it all starts with like love of ourselves too. So
Yeah. It goes around all of it, like
what
we are humans and we make mistakes and we also make mistakes to learn. Like even if sometimes we do have regret for it, like why did I do that? But it's like we did that also so we can learn, like not to
yeah.
do that. Sometimes we make the same mistakes over and over and over again till we finally learn the lesson. Like with me eating ice cream. Did you mute yourself? There you go. Nope, you're muted again. You're muted again.
I was sharpening my pencil.
Oh, I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah, I know what you mean though. But yeah, I think that learn what happens is that we are so quick to bypass our hurt and our pain because we want to feel better but ultimately sitting in that and feeling the pain that is caused by
Yeah.
ice cream or whatever would actually make a new pathway. So
Yeah. That's definitely something. Yeah, I need to go in deeper. Yeah, definitely.
um have you experienced any abundance or giving in the last couple of days? We haven't really been sharing any of that. I
Yesterday I gave a homeless guy some money.
ooh,
A
some
houseless
cash,
guy.
unhoused, yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. It's unhoused.
Yeah. Um, there's not that many out in Peru area, but he was like out there with a sign, and I gave him a little bit of money. He was very grateful for it.
That's
And
good.
um, even in my angry moments of holding space for my partner when I'm being triggered. So I'm learning that a lot more. But I'm still not there yet. I'm proud of myself. Like, that's great gratitude for myself, because like I know I'm being triggered, and before I would just like go off in a rage. And I would go off in a rage, and that like this is like helping me grow so much, because like now I'm starting to, but I never thought about the sitting in the trigger so I can, what I mean, work through that. But I'm always trying to run away from the trigger.
Yeah,
So
same.
gratitude
You're
for,
not alone.
yeah. So gratitude for myself, and the other person, you know what I mean? Like, through those moments of emotions that suck.
Right. And sometimes too, we don't realize that we're running away from our emotions when we're running away from them. We just feel like we're trying to cope with them, or we're trying
Yeah.
to do like we're trying to, but sometimes the actions that we create might be too hasty. And there's grace in the pause, right? Grace creates space, is what I say.
Yeah.
Grace creates space, and then that space is where like divine gets in, and that's when divine shifts that energy inside of us, is when we pause. So if we're constantly moving, we're not going to be able to create that space, because we're trying to replace instead of create space, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Absolutely.
So I love that. I personally, I've had someone receive their dream book or whatever, and like made a TikTok video, which is awesome.
Nice.
And I got yesterday, I had a friend come over, and she gave me the bestest compliment I could receive, and for my like coaching style and guide style. So that was like
Oh,
really good. And then I asked her if she would write that down in like a text so I could share it, because it's honestly like I don't know, she's not on social media a lot, so I don't
yeah.
think she hears that. But like my biggest thing is like I want people to realize that like healing doesn't have to be scary and hard and painful. It can be fun and playful. And she literally said that like almost word for word, where she was like, I was teaching her analogies and like other things.
Yeah.
And she was like, it doesn't have to be so scary, and you make it fun. Like you make it like really cool and exciting. And I want to do it. And I'm like, yes, thank you. So that was like really, really awesome for me to receive. And um, as for giving, I have been giving like some donations here and there, like
Yeah.
to like petitions or Together Rising. I've been donating every month to Together Rising for like since 2020. Um, I think it's 2020. And so every month I give $25 to them. And
Yeah.
um I feel like it's almost like a tithing. Like that's kind of how I started with it, is like I heard that if you give a tithing, you get more. And so I started giving to Together Rising, which was a good cause or whatever. So,
Nice.
but I guess I haven't really been like, I wouldn't say that I haven't really been generous the way that I normally would, just because I've been feeling a little out of sorts as I've talked about earlier.
Yeah.
So, which is my own doing. So,
And that happens. And
yeah.
you
So,
just reminded me of receiving, not just giving to myself and giving to others, but remember I got a bouquet of flowers. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that was so sweet.
awesome.
She also even like did it in like purple, and did I show you?
Yeah,
Okay, I was like,
you
okay,
got him when I
maybe.
was on the, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
awesome.
and then she shared my video, like like she's like, "Can I share this?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" And so it was actually it also helped her too, And
Yeah,
I did never expect it because I never actually received gifts in like flowers in the mail. You know what I mean? My husband has like put flower petals on the bed and handed me flowers, but I've never had someone. I always like wanted that, like that was like always my dream to receive flowers in the mail, like
yeah,
so
yeah.
that was like a goal, I guess, on my bucket list. And I was like, I started crying when I
Check.
seen it. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. Awesome. You want to do
Checked off the
the
bucket.
being
Yes.
grateful?
Did I? No, I am acknowledging and thanking Goddess Millions Me as the money, credit cards, plants, fishermen, shopkeepers, cooks, natural gas truck drivers, Allie for giving me the flowers, my cousin Megan for always helping me, friends and other friends and family for participating in every meal and every product I use today. And today I am especially acknowledging butterflies.
Mm,
Love my butterflies. Look at that. Look.
yep. I acknowledge and thank Goddess Millions Me as the money, credit cards, plants, fishermen, shopkeepers, cooks, natural gas truck drivers, Lisa, EFT tapping, pizza places, for participating in every meal and every product today. And today I especially acknowledge butterflies.
Like that.
Awesome. You want to go first?
Sure. And my word is, I'm just sticking with goddess. It feels so powerful.
There you go.
And yours going to be spirit again?
Yeah.
Okay. I love and accept others and myself as we are. I devote myself to Goddess Me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
That's so powerful. Like devotion, like that word hits me today. Um, you devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life as a whole perfect goddess.
I do because I love and accept others and myself as we are in this moment. I devote myself to Goddess Me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
It's true. You devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life as perfect whole goddess.
I do because I love and accept others and myself as we are now in this moment. And I devote myself to Goddess Me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
It's true. You devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole perfect goddess.
I do because I love and accept others and myself as I and we are. I devote myself to Goddess Me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Hmm. You, Samantha, devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole perfect goddess.
I do because I love and accept others and myself as we are in this moment now. I devote myself to Goddess Me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
I see you devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life, every single aspect as whole perfect goddess.
Exactly, because I love and accept others and myself as we are. I devote myself to Goddess Me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
It's true. You devote your attention to being love with your whole heart and accepting all of life, even the sticky, parts where we mess up as whole, perfect goddess.
Exactly. And that's why I love and accept others and myself as we are. I also devote myself to Goddess me by choosing to love life, all of life in every now moment.
It's true. You devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
Exactly, because I love and accept everyone and myself as we are. And I devote myself to Goddess me by choosing to love and adore all of life in every now moment.
I see you, Samantha, devoting your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
Exactly, because I love and accept others and myself as we are. And I devote myself to Goddess me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Yay. You devote your attention to being love in every moment and accepting all of life and all parts as whole, perfect goddess.
Exactly, because I love and accept others and myself as we are. And I choose to devote myself as Goddess me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Mm, I felt that. You devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess. Last one.
Exactly, because I love and accept others and myself as we are now. And
Mm.
I devote myself to Goddess me by choosing to love and adore all of life in every now moment.
I see your devotion of your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
Exactly.
You, you love and accept others as yourself and as they are. You devote yourself to goddess you by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Precisely because I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
It's true. You love and accept others and yourself as they are. You see what is as it is. And you devote yourself to goddess you by choosing. You make the choice and you decide to adore all of life in every now moment.
Precisely because I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
Yes. You love and accept others and yourself as you are. Perfect. And you devote yourself to goddess you in its entirety by choosing, making the choice to adore all aspects of life in every now moment, no matter how frustrating, painful, or amazing they are.
Precisely because I love to devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole goddess now.
Yes, you love and accept others and yourself as you are in this moment. And you devote yourself to goddess you by choosing to adore, absolutely adore all aspects of life in every now moment.
Precisely because I devote all my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
Mhm. I see that you do that because you honor goddess you by loving and accepting others and yourself as you are. You devote yourself to honoring goddess you by choosing to adore, absolutely adore with your whole heart, all of life in every now moment.
Precisely because I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
You do, Samantha. You love and accept others and yourself as you are. You devote yourself to goddess you by choosing to accept and adore and love all of life in every now moment.
Precisely. It came up. I choose and love to a yeah. I devote. I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
It's true. You devote and love and accept yourself and others as you are. And you devote yourself to God as you by choosing, you make the choice to adore all of life in every now moment.
Precisely, because I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
It's true. You love and accept others and yourself as you are in this moment. And you devote yourself to Goddess you by choosing, actively making the choice and participating to adore all of life in every now moment.
Precisely, because I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
It's true. I see and I witness that every single day since we started this, that you love and accept others and yourself as you are. You don't try to change them. And you devote yourself to Goddess you by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Precisely, because I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
I see that. You love and accept others as yourself and yourself as you are. And you devote yourself to Goddess you by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Precisely, because I devote all of my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
Yeah. You, last one.
Yes, yep.
You love and accept others and yourself as you are. And you devote, honor, and respect yourself to Goddess you by choosing. You choose it. You make the choice to adore all of life in every aspect, good or bad, beautiful or ugly, in every now moment.
Precisely, because I devote my attention on being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect goddess.
I love and accept others and myself as I am, as we are. And I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore all of life at every now moment.
Precisely, because I see that you devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
It's true. I love and accept others and myself as we are, just the way we are. And I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore all of life in every aspect at every now moment.
Good. I see that, Megan. I see that you devote all of your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
It's true. I love and accept others as and myself as we are. I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
I see that, Megan. I see that you devote all of your attention onto being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
Thank you for witnessing that because I love and accept myself and others as we are. I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Precisely. And I see that you devote all of your attention on being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
That's true. I love and accept others and myself as we are. I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore and love all of life in every now moment.
Precisely, because you are devoting all of your attention on being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
Thank you for witnessing that because I love and accept others and myself as we are. I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
It's like someone hit the fast forward speed button on you. You went to there so fast. I was like, whoa. Well, I see that because I see that you devote all of your attention on being love and accepting everything and all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
It could have been like the internet. Have you ever had that where the you on the internet slows down and then it speeds up?
Yeah, I should have done that.
because
Uh,
no, I mean like when the internet
Yeah.
is low,
Yeah.
like it's unstable or whatever.
Yeah.
Could have been that. I
Yeah.
didn't think I was going that fast.
I
You could
will.
have.
I will.
I
You
love
go.
and
Yeah, whatever.
accept myself as we are. I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
I'm gonna be you. You devote all your attention to being loved and accepting all of life as a whole perfect
I was
spirit.
not like that. That was not how I was.
I swear
I
to
wasn't
you.
like
I
that.
swear.
I want yeah, there's no way. You're gonna have to rewrite that because I didn't say that fast. There's no
What's
way.
okay? I'm gonna try to get all of the rest of these loaded tonight on YouTube, and then you're gonna see it. That's why I was like, whoa, like someone hit the, you know how you could make the speed. I don't know why when I do that with the set file, I speed it up and it's like I take it more. Like I just go from 1 to 1.5, even though she's talking
Yeah,
really fast. Like I still understand it. It makes my brain works better, and that's kind
yeah.
of what you did. Someone hit.
I mean, is it working, making your brain work better?
Yeah, but it was just unexpected. Like I was like, whoa.
Okay. I love and accept others and myself as we are. I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Because good, because good. You devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole perfect spirit.
I love and accept others as myself and as we are. And I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Good, because you devote your attention to being all of love and being love and accepting all of life as whole perfect spirit.
I love and accept others and myself as we are. And I devote myself as spirit me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
I see you like checking yourself now. You're like, let me slow down.
No, I'm not changing anything. What? You're getting hooked up on something because I'm not. I haven't done anything. I was in the zone and then you're like making faces.
Well, at least we're getting our laugh in today.
Check that box.
Check that out. You devote your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole perfect spirit.
Last one. I love and accept others and myself as we are. I devote myself to spirit me by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
I just can't stop laughing. Ah, good, Megan, because I see that you devote yourself and your attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole perfect spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's my turn again. Oh my, we're really getting the laugh in today. I gotta hold on. Oh my god. Oh, it just needs to come out, I guess. Oh, ooh, good. Because Megan, you love and accept others and yourself as you are, and you devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Thank you. I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life, even Samantha and her crazy has whole perfect spirit.
Ah, good, because you love and accept others and me and yourself as you are. And you devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment, even my laughs.
Yep. I devote my attention to being love, just all love over here, and
Love
accepting
today.
all of life as whole perfect spirit.
Precisely, because you love and accept others and yourself as you are. And you devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life as in every moment and now moment. Every now moment.
I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole perfect spirit.
Good, because I see that you love and accept others and yourself as you are. And you devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
Good, because I see that you love and accept others and myself and yourself as you are and as I am. And you devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
It's true. I do devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
Okay, because I see that you love and accept others and yourself as you are. And you devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit. What?
Because you love and accept others as your and yourself as you are. You devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
Good, because you love and accept others as yourself as you are now. You devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
Because you love and accept others and yourself as you are. You devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
Yes, I do it. I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit.
Good, because you love and accept others and yourself as you are. I think that's what it is. Like, it's just, I don't know. You devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every now moment.
We're never get through this. I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of
Like we took some laughing gas or something. Jeez.
I accept all of life in every now moment as whole, perfect spirit. Last one. This is the last one.
Good, because you love and accept others and yourself as you are. You devote yourself to spirit by choosing to adore all of life in every moment now, in every now moment. Deep breath, deep breath. Let's do it. One more.
I devote my attention to being love and accepting all of life as whole, perfect spirit. Oh, we made it through.
Oh my god. At least we can mark the laugh off today.
Oh shit.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I'm glad
Now that that's done.
everybody else needed that probably. Jeez.
You started it.
I couldn't help it. Like, you did go so fast at one point. It was so funny. And I think I realized what it was. It's like the whole even like you, or even if you say I love and accept, like that this part when it's like you love and accept others and yourself. Like that, I don't know why, but when you say it fast, those two words together sound so funny.
All right. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Have a good day. Get some laughs in if you didn't.
Yeah.